Shout out to the K&J fam, and you're rocking with Kristin and Jamil. And we're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
What?
You guys, today we're doing a Burger King mukbang, you guys.
Yes.
Woo! It looks
yes.
so good.
It really does.
And we're actually doing a little differently. We're still able to do low carb, at least for me.
Exactly.
We changed the buns with keto buns.
Yes.
So each bun is like 6 net carbs.
Yes, exactly. It took us about 2 weeks to get these buns in because
Yes.
the last ones we went through them really quick.
We ordered these on Amazon a while ago. It took like 2 weeks. We finally got them in.
Yes.
So we have 2 double Whoppers. We have a crispy chicken sando.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich, yeah. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah.
Ooh.
So it looks good.
Yes, and then some French fries. Jamil is splurging a little bit today.
A little bit.
With the French fries and the crispy chicken.
I can't do low carb every day, you guys. Sorry.
No, and you
I
shouldn't
need a day.
have to.
I need a day.
Yes, so this is your day.
Yes.
And you guys, today this video is sponsored by Heather and T.
Yes.
They're a very new mukbang channel.
Absolutely.
Really amazing couple, and we're going to tell you all about them as we get it in.
100%.
We're going to tell you a little bit about them. But they sponsored this meal. So thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys so much for sponsoring us.
Yes.
And we had to shout you guys out. So
Yes.
we're going to just eat really quick and we'll talk a little bit more about them and stuff. Because we've checked out some of their videos and stuff. And we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys. Here comes the thumbnail.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Even though I'm not eating this, I'm going to pretend.
All right. What are you doing? That's
I'm
fine.
going to pretend. Okay? Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry about that.
Listen, don't steal my thunder.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Cool, guys. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yay! What are you drinking, babe?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a Diet Coke. I
Okay.
think. Oh, yeah, it's a Diet Coke. It's a Diet Coke. I was like, did I get Diet Pepsi or Dr. Pepper?
Yeah,
No.
I think. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, you guys, like we said, it's video sponsored by Heather and T. They reached out to us earlier last week and stuff, and they said they wanted to sponsor this video for us, and we had to shout them out. To our surprise, we went to their videos and watched their video, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. I mean, I shouldn't say to my surprise, but a lot of times, a lot of other mukbangers seem to be kind of like low energy and things like that.
Sometimes,
but
yeah.
their energy, sometimes.
They're
The
funny.
energy was good. They were funny, entertained. I watched 3 of their videos, and they're just getting started. So I think they only have 7, right?
Yeah, they probably have around 7 videos so
7
far.
videos.
They started about a month ago.
Yeah, and one thing too that's really cool we like about them a lot is they've been together for 16 years, you guys, which is a long time.
Shout
It's a
out.
long time. So shout out. So I got some lint. Get out of here. Get out of here.
There's
This
stuff.
light, you can see all the lint coming down.
Oh,
Anyways.
it's like a fuzzy.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, they've been together for 16 years since the 6th grade, which is insane. 6th grade.
Before us.
Yes. How do you know you found a 1 in 6th grade? That's crazy.
Apparently they knew.
They do.
That's really awesome.
So that's really awesome. But
Can
yeah.
I say more about
Yeah, please go right
you.
ahead. Let me take a bite.
They're from my home state, Illinois. Shout out to Illinois. Super cool. So they're a Midwest couple. Really cute. And they decided to do mukbangs because they like eating. Duh. I would hope they would. And they like going to restaurants, having a good time. And they're just really chill. I feel like they have a similar style like we do. Like they like talking, they like making jokes. Really cool. So Heather and T, we do wish you the best with your channel. You guys are killing it so far. And we hope it goes really well. And we're obviously going to put their channel link in our description.
Yes.
We want all of you guys to go to their channel after this video. You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
I know.
I thought you were joking. I was about to.
No, I know.
I was about to Heimlich you.
I know. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it back. I couldn't.
What was it?
It was a hiccup.
Oh.
I'm not chewing my food.
But you looked weird. I was like, okay. Sorry, guys.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry about that.
What was he saying? Oh, that's what I thought.
No, you
I
were
thought
saying,
I was about to Heimlich you.
You were saying we're going to put their name in the description.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'm going to put a name in the description. After this video, please go to their channel, subscribe to their page, and tell them that the K&J fam sent you.
Yes.
And show them some mad love like you guys show us.
So please do, you guys. when you get a chance, go visit the description, see their info, like Kristin said, and go check them out. Check them out. They're really cool. You're gonna like them a lot. They did this recent one, chopstick challenge, which was really funny. And it's cool too because T, he's also I think in one of the videos he said he's a producer, and he does beat making and stuff like that, which is cool. 'Cause, like, that's close to my heart because obviously, you know, for the last few years I did a little bit of beat making, but singing and everything like that. So it's pretty cool to see other musicians and stuff like that doing this mukbang.
That is cool. Yeah, it's
pretty nice.
It's your field.
It's a field, so it's pretty awesome. So go check them out when you guys can.
Oh, you know what I need?
And what's up?
Ranch. What do you need?
I threw the ranch out earlier.
Liar.
I did.
Liar.
Oh, that was bad.
Do we have any of... Oh, thank you. Do we have any of the, like, the little things of ranch, or do we have just the big one?
I think we got a little thing, actually. One or two.
Okay. If we have one of those, I'd love that.
We'll be right back,
because the fast food ranches are good.
Yeah,
they're preferable for me besides instead of like the big ones that you get from the store. But if we don't have any, babe,
yeah,
you can totally bring out the ranch in general.
You want Chick-fil-A sauce?
Ooh, yes, I do.
You want it?
That sounds great.
We got all this Chick-fil-A sauce still.
I forgot.
I'm eating this.
We got a lot of Chick-fil-A sauce.
I'm taking all of this.
Are you? You guys, this is so good.
It's good, huh?
Yes.
It's really good, actually. I can't tell the difference, obviously, with the bun. Obviously, it's a little different, but it still tastes really good.
Thank you, babe.
I still like it a lot. Yeah, no problem. There's some sauces for you, so feel free to do that.
Yes.
Want a napkin?
Thank you.
Another napkin?
Yeah.
No problem. So yeah, you guys, speaking really quick, I wanted to mention...
Now I don't know what to choose from.
I know, right?
I'll do Chick-fil-A.
You mentioned the Heimlich maneuver and stuff like that, and, you know, I don't want to go too crazy into it, but I was listening to this podcast where they were talking about it. I think it was Radiolab on it. Which, if you guys have ever heard of Radiolab, it's a pretty popular podcast. They were talking about, you know, because everyone thinks it's like a super old like thing that's been around forever. And did I tell you about this?
No.
Like, it's new. When I say new, where it's only been around for like 40, 50 years or something like that. Did you know that? I had no idea. Yeah, it's crazy. And I think the guy's alive still who invented it.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, or maybe he just recently, like, he's not, it's recent. You know, the guy, I think it was on the interview anyways. But I thought it was like something that's like, you know, 17th century or something like that, you know?
I think it came out in like the 70s. I'm pretty sure.
It was like the 70s. Which is kind of interesting.
Well, same with CPR.
Okay, yeah, but I guess that makes sense if you think about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Drop
You
it
know?
down. But yeah, you just learned that? How did you learn that? Were you looking it up?
No, it's a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Radiolab.
I said that.
My
bad. My bad.
No,
That's funny. Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Oh, you guys. A Whopper with Chick-fil-A sauce. It hits.
It does.
Are you doing it?
No, I'm doing the chicken sandwich with Chick-fil-A sauce, and honestly, it almost tastes like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Almost. But not close.
So good. I'm very happy.
Oh, starving. Starving.
I love the Whoppers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, because we hadn't had them for years before we started mukbanging.
Yeah.
But now that we mukbang and we've had them, they're like one of my new favorites.
I know.
You know?
How weird is that? Because, I know I've mentioned before, in high school, I went to Taco Bell for at least like a year or two. Like every day I used to go to Taco Bell. But another place I used to go to, like just different times of the day, was Burger King.
Yeah.
And I always loved Burger King. I used to love to get the, I think it was the double cheese. Ooh. Oh my God.
Are you okay? Having issues today?
Yeah, I am having issues. Yeah, hiccuping and almost choked on on bread or something. Something happened. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah. So I used to go get the double cheeseburgers or something like that. They had like double cheeseburgers from Burger King. Oh. And I used to get those
different from the Whopper
every day. Yeah, it's different from the Whopper.
Because I'm getting full. Yes. Well, what happened was...
You ate?
Listen, I was starving. And you came home late, but I did probably eat a little too much.
You did.
I had 2 eggs.
Oh, wow.
Instead of 1 on a tortilla. And I was good. I was like, oh, I'm going to totally be able to eat. I know.
I feel like every time we do Burger King, you have a meal ahead of time.
Do I?
Remember the quadruple burger challenge? Was that what it was?
Oh, yeah, that was rough.
Don't know him.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
No, that's not true anyways. I think it was just those 2 times.
Ooh. No, but like the thing with mukbangs, you can't really eat before or else you can't eat a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's okay.
It's okay. I got this, though. I just burped.
Yeah, but don't.
All is well. All is well in the world.
Because I can always eat it.
I know you can. You're good to go. So, yeah. I'm going to say about Heather and T. It's really cool to see a lot of new mukbang channels happen. You know, everybody's trying to start their own thing now.
Absolutely.
It's really nice.
It is. And I think what I like about them, too, is, you know, they do have conversations and stuff like that from time to time. I like that. I like that in the mukbang channel. I mean, everyone's different. Some people, you know, prefer no talking apparently, but I feel like it's good, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't talk, that do mukbangs, ASMR and stuff like that. But having people that talk and stuff, you get to know them a little bit more. You get to kind of see their personalities, who they are and stuff, which ultimately makes it better. I mean, but I guess it depends. It depends on to each their own, you know? Some
It's
people...
their preference, yeah. That's what we prefer, obviously.
That's what we prefer, yeah. So it's nice. And then when people are funny, too, all the better. All the better.
I wish you were funny. Just kidding. You are funny.
I'm trying to think of a joke.
I know you.
Oh, you're funny looking.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
All right. I won that.
We're not in elementary school. No.
At least I'm not funny looking. That's what I should have said.
Oh my God.
How you doing?
Good.
You're good, huh?
Full.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
You guys, I got this new necklace. Let me know how you like it.
Yeah, that's right.
I got it off the Fashion Nova website. It was a really good deal. It was like $8. But I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
What's in now are these like layered necklaces.
Makes sense.
Ooh, excuse me. Which I like. So yeah. Listen. Okay? Okay, you hiccuped. Okay?
I know. I'm having problems.
What's
Food's
wrong?
not going down my throat fully.
Right now?
Yes.
It's dry.
Maybe.
No, that's what it is. It's dry.
No, look, the hiccups are not from being dry. That's...
No, you said the food's not going down your throat.
Oh, it's because the food's dry. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And so
I
therefore
thought you
you're
meant
getting
all those problems. Because...
No, the Whoppers are a little dry. I would say that's like the negative part of a Whopper. Like it has a ton of flavor, but it's not juicy at all.
Yeah. And on top of that, I really hate that they only put like 1 piece of cheese on top. I don't like that.
Oh.
That makes me sad.
We did have to add the extra cheese to it.
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, because that's not cool. You can't just do one. You can't.
They should be. I thought they were supposed to put cheese on every layer, but they don't, do they? In-N-Out does. Right?
They do.
Yeah, that's worth it.
And then other burger places do too.
Do they? They should do that.
Whopper, they're just like, nope.
They're skimping on the cheese for sure. Ooh. I'm burpy.
And then they charge you a lot.
You're hiccupy. It's a little rough right now, but I'm okay. I had a joke in my brain, but I didn't say it. So that's why I'm laughing to myself. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Honestly, I'm like
tooth,
this close
I know.
to performing a medical procedure on you right now.
I'm good.
What happened?
I'm going to the dentist, guys. Huh?
Oh, your tooth hurts?
Well, I'm fine. I don't
Tell
need
them
to
what
talk about
happened.
it.
Tell them what happened.
I'm eating fried chicken. Sorry. And I just bit down a little bit on the chipped tooth. Oh, tell them about the chip?
Well,
Everyone knows about my tooth.
That you didn't get it fixed.
Oh, not yet. On Wednesday? Well, no, I got to reschedule now.
Yeah.
I'm getting it fixed, you guys. Don't worry.
So he had an appointment scheduled for today.
Yes.
Didn't do it because he had to work. Although he kind of makes his own schedule, so he didn't have to.
No, I did. I scheduled it before. I had to.
And then he rescheduled it for Wednesday, and now he can't do Wednesday.
Yeah, that's because I scheduled work and I shouldn't have.
Okay. So you can go. Yeah, is that not what I said originally?
The first time,
Listen.
I scheduled it out.
You have to take care of your chip tooth, and I know the
agree.
fam would agree.
I agree.
So now what are you going to do? What if they make it for the next week? Don't dance.
Yeah,
it's
wait
not
till next
dance worthy. Okay? Okay?
Look, I got
But
floss.
it doesn't hurt, right? Like,
No.
You weren't mentioning any pain up until...
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
No, it's good, actually. It's all good.
Good.
But I do need to take care of it. I need to handle it, for sure. Which I will.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely handle it. I just, it's time. This week's been crazy for me.
It has been... I know. You've been super busy.
I've been literally doing, 3 different jobs. Yeah, to the point where work all day long, come home, work way more, and then don't go to bed until 3 a.m., sometimes 4. I think one day was 4 a.m. Wake up kind of early and do it again. So it's been crazy.
I agree. But you also do need to put your tooth health as a priority because that's important.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So
good.
I got a random question for you guys. Do you guys watch podcasts?
Watch?
Yeah, or listen to.
Well, you can watch it too.
Or watch it. Do you guys listen to any podcasts or anything? I'm just curious if you have any good podcasts that you like to listen to. Any suggestions and stuff like that.
I
Because
know.
I'm a big podcaster.
I know one of our fan members listened to the Joe Rogan podcast. It's a good one.
We do too.
I know, because
That's how I started.
we mentioned it.
That's how we started. Some Joe Rogan. And then I started listening to all these really good ones. Like there's one, it's crazy. I hated history in school. I really did. But there's a history podcast that I listened to. I mean, it was like a 8 hour videos. Remember the Dan Carlin one? You never listened to it, did you? The Dan Carlin one where he talked about Genghis Khan?
You made me listen to a little bit of it.
A little bit? You didn't want to finish
It was
it.
fine. It was
It's
good.
cool because it's how he explains how crazy the Mongols were and stuff like that with, Genghis Khan and stuff. Anyway, so that was a really good podcast. So that history, I don't mind. I don't mind history like that. Because, they talked about because they were back in...
I
don't know how long ago.
I was literally going to quiz you. What century did Genghis Khan... Are you okay? Your tooth? You're lying to me.
No,
You're 1,000% lying to
I'm
me.
serious.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, that food coming out of my mouth. Can you calm down, please?
I know. Sorry. You made and I was like, oh my God, you're in pain.
I'm going to grab my drink. Chris can be like, what's wrong? You okay?
Okay.
No, it's all good.
My bad.
No. I appreciate you asking.
Okay, good.
But it wasn't my tooth.
Okay. So when did Genghis Khan live? What century?
I have no idea. Do you know?
I have a guess.
Yeah. I have no clue.
I have a guess, but I don't want to tell the fam because I could be way off.
Let's say it.
But I'm going to guess. Okay, can I look?
Mm-hmm. I say 17th.
Oh, you say 17th century?
I have no idea. No, what am I talking about? That's way too late. It's definitely 14th.
No, listen, you can't.
That's what I was going to that was my second
17th
guess.
already.
Yeah, but until you questioned it. And I'm
no,
like, wait.
you could be right.
No, it's not.
I was just off on my guess. Maybe you're right.
14th. In 17th century, definitely.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So you say 14th?
14th. Yeah. What am I talking about?
I say 13th.
Yeah.
Let's look. Genghis Khan birthday.
It's actually Genghis Khan.
Oh, wow. We suck.
Why?
It's the 10th century.
No way.
Yes, 1162. How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
How crazy
I mean,
is
I
that?
guess it's, look, all these time periods seem to blend together in my mind anyways.
10th century?
I know.
I didn't think
It's a
it
long
was
time ago.
that. Wow, I thought it was 13th.
So check this out. This is the crazy thing too, right? So that was the 10th century. 1162 was when he was around?
When he was born.
When he was born.
Died in 1227.
So the military that they had, they said they were so advanced, it was equivalent to today, which would be or not today, but in the early 1900s in World War One. That's how strategic they were.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's impressive.
And this is back in the 11th. So they were never defeated while he was there.
Because they had
They were never defeated.
Because they had amazing strategies.
They had amazing strategies, yeah. Like one of the strategies was, they would, and this is obviously, it sounds like, oh, that's stupid, but it worked. They would have a few people fighting, and the enemies would come rushing in, and they would retreat, right? Kind of like, oh, we got them on the run, so they would start to retreat. And then as they retreated, the Mongols had other people out further, but further back. So they were on the sides and further out. So as their people were running back and the enemies were running towards them, they were in one single formation. They were running into a trap. So as they went deeper, the other Mongols surrounded them and completely destroyed everybody. Yeah, it was crazy.
Smart.
Isn't that crazy? That's like genius.
That is genius.
Because back then they didn't know that. They were
that's
just
like bombarding, yeah. Or like.
Because everyone just fought like head up,
That's cool.
So cool strategies like that.
And didn't they also like ride the horses
sideways?
Sideways. Yeah. Like hiding behind the horse?
With arrows, shooting arrows.
Yeah.
They would hang on like Cirque du Soleil style, like circus type stuff, on the horse sideways, pulling back bows and shooting. So they couldn't, because usually people are shooting on top of the horses, but they were on the sides.
And you can imagine, like,
crazy
how people have never seen that before. Like, their enemies were like, what is this?
On?
Like, you don't know what to do, right?
Yeah.
And it probably looked like nobody was riding the horse.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the things he said is they were on the side so people didn't see that they were riding with horses or something.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's impressive. Mm-hmm. And you can imagine their accuracy was probably crazy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think that was probably something you mentioned.
Mm-hmm. They said that they were really smelly.
That was another problem.
Was that a strategy?
I don't know.
Didn't they say that they didn't shower for like months?
Oh,
or not shower.
Well,
like
they
bathe.
couldn't. They couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't because they weren't always around water. That's exactly.
Oh yeah, because weren't they nomads?
They were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They didn't. Their home was where they invaded.
Oh, you can imagine. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So that's how they lived?
Yeah, they invaded places and they lived. But then I think they would, go to different places. But they kind of just camped around, I think. They were nomads, like you said.
So they just invaded places. Mm-hmm.
One thing that they would do, which was like so messed up, they would invade an area. They'd, a tribe or whatever. They'd invade an area, kill all the people, kill everyone, take the women and children and stuff like that. Of course, all that type of war stuff they would do. Leave, right? People would be hiding, of course, because, obviously people get away. They hide. The Mongols would come back and they would kill all the people that were hiding.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So they were crazy.
What do they do with the women and the children? They kill them?
No, I think they take the women and the children.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Or did they?
Yes, they did. They took the women and the children.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's another way I think that they were able to like grow their. No, not necessarily. I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, like, there was no. Well, yeah, they had emperors, so there were like rules, but there was
not really.
But not really, right? Like. The emperor rules is basically follow the emperor.
Yeah.
Like don't commit treason.
Exactly.
Other than that, you're kind of like on your own,
Yeah, there was no like treat others how you want to be treated.
No. No, not at all.
It was nothing like that. It was just like, let's take everything.
Because if you think about it, right, like back in that day and age, obviously, like. Growing your population was key.
Important. Yep.
Super important.
It's how you survive. Yeah.
Your genes, growing your population. So, but obviously it's funny because people wanted to grow their own, quote unquote, like their own tribe or their own genes or, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So that's why they had the war and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you're a stranger. Like, how you doing? Where are you from? Come out to dinner. Come to dinner in our tribe. It was like, you're a stranger. Now I'm going to kill you,
You see what they did to the messenger in 300. The movie.
Messenger in 300. Oh, yeah.
They kicked him into the pit. This is Sparta. Y'all remember that
Well, he was mean. He was disrespectful.
He was the messenger.
He was rude.
That's true.
He said something rude.
Of course they had to make him rude because you don't want the good guys kicking people, other good guys into the
And then he disrespected the woman.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, I'm from women.
Don't wear that.
Don't not wear that.
Or
they
covered
don't,
up. Or covered
no,
up.
it was like they don't have a say.
Oh, they don't have a say.
Like they don't talk, because she was like giving her input.
Yeah.
And he said a thing, and Gerard Butler was not having it.
Learned that was Sparta. You don't do that.
Sparta's a crazy story too, actually. That's cool. Like I do like history like that.
Yeah, it's good.
You think you don't like history, but
that's what I mean though.
Oh yeah.
That type of history, or when it's told a certain way.
Well, yeah. Like I think cool story histories are cool.
Yeah.
Like history, like.
And I want to know the full truth too. Like that's another thing. Like you know, a lot of history stuff they don't cover
if
stuff like they should.
They told the Christopher Columbus truth.
They don't really go back. Come on,
we would have been like, OMG. What else did he do?
Exactly. Now it was horrible. Obviously, it was a horrible thing. But it's like, don't cover that up. Like if you're gonna at least teach it, tell the truth.
They hella covered it up.
Yeah.
They had a very nice dinner with the Pilgrims.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, no, that was. Oh, yeah, that was in there.
Yes.
Christopher Columbus is separate than the Pilgrims. You know that, right? That's a completely different time.
No, didn't he have dinner with the Pilgrims?
I don't know if he had dinner with the Pilgrims, but are you thinking Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's okay. Listen.
Wait.
No, we're not cutting that out at all. Okay. Because this is why I'm arguing that 4.0 GPA, you guys.
I didn't like history.
Okay. Oh, I know that.
Did he not have sit down with the Pilgrims? Who sat down with the Pilgrims?
The Indians.
Oh, yeah.
The natives.
That didn't happen. Okay. Yeah. Listen, it was around the same time period. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, scratch that.
No,
I did not say it.
That's staying in this video. So listen. Christopher Columbus came at a different time than the Pilgrims. Christopher Columbus came way before the Pilgrims.
I know.
Way before
I really know that. But didn't they make it seem that Christopher Columbus was chilling with No, they didn't say he was chilling with people, right?
I think he did have the natives. I think I remember learning the natives guided him to kind of maybe gave him spices, or they traded spices and things like that. That was one of the things. They basically made it seem that
he was the first to come here. Is what I was learning. Yeah. In elementary school.
No, hold on. They didn't even talk about the Native Americans.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't.
Right. They didn't even talk about that.
So I thought he sat down with the Pilgrims, but you're right. I guess it was.
Yeah, you're right. There wasn't even. Yeah, there literally was no talk of Native Americans.
There was. That's what I'm saying.
It was him. 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue, came to America, discovered it, and then left. Yeah. But they didn't say why.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's funny because did he technically discover America? He did. He didn't know it existed. Well, sure.
No.
But you can't discover land if it's already...
Yeah, been discovered. But check this out,
He did, though, for himself.
No, but see, I think there were other explorers, I believe, or that had made it to America before him, too.
Oh, that's what they say now.
There are other explorers that made it before him. So it was
So why did he make the
Why was he so
books?
important? Yeah, exactly.
Because he killed everyone.
Yes, he did. And enslaved a lot of people, too. Brought some back. He did a lot of terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Anyways, but he also... what was I going to say? Oh, he was, I believe, in collusions, or at least connection with the Queen and stuff. So I wonder if maybe because of his importance that he had in Europe,
get a lot
maybe
of power.
that helped him to get into the history books.
Right, he wasn't just an explorer. He was hired by...
Yeah, the Queen, I believe, or whoever was in power in the royal family of that time. So yeah, it's crazy, but the history books don't talk about that. So when I listen to these podcasts, like, they're brutal, they're terrible. Obviously, you know, I think as far as destruction go, I think Genghis Khan almost did more destruction than like anybody out there, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
which is crazy.
Well, just Genghis or his whole reign, because he has like 100 kids.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he had 100 kids.
His whole reign. Is that what you...
Yeah,
that's what
like his kids and those and the grandkids.
I see what you're saying. No, I think him.
Just him?
Just his time period.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then who's the other one that was after him? Was it Kublai Khan or something?
Yeah. I thought it was
Kublai Khan or
something.
Something like that. Anyways, but they...
Genghis Khan had like 100 kids, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's born August 8th. He was a Leo.
It's just like a Leo.
I don't even want to admit that.
Yeah, when Leos have control, that's the type of stuff they do. I'm just joking.
Stop.
See, Aries would never do things like that. Things like people
Listen.
like Aries, if Aries were in charge, everything would be fine. There'd be no problems.
Stop. Isn't there a, like how many people in China are descendants of Genghis Khan?
So I don't know how specific the stat is or how it works, but I think they say like, I want to say it's like 1 in every 100 or 1 in every, it's something, I'm off on that, but in like.
Here, I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead. You say it.
Do you want to know how many male descendants, so not female descendants, but male descendants Genghis Khan has right now?
Yeah, how many?
Genghis Khan has 16 million male descendants.
Wow,
right
that came specifically from his lineage.
From his lineage.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow, that's 16 million?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. Well, he had 100 kids.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, he had a lot of kids. So if he had
100 kids.
So basically there was lack of records, and obviously he forced sex on a lot of people.
Yes, I think that's like all he did. Probably.
Yeah, that's all he did. Right. So, but to have 16 million descendants, you can imagine how many how many kids he fathered. I mean, right, it says here only 4 legitimate sons.
Oh, okay.
And at least 1 known illegitimate son, and at least 6 legitimate daughters. But
that's crazy.
You, if you have 60 million descendants,
that's
definitely.
Crazy. Oh, for sure.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Insane.
Could you imagine living back then during that time period?
Yeah.
You'd have to get your own your own army.
Mm-hmm. One of his children, I don't know which one, it's probably Kublai. Had 40 sons of his own.
What?
By wives and concubines. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's, again, legitimate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, that's just, like, insane. That's a crazy factoid.
Yeah. They just had so much power for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They reigned for so long, you know. I think that's a big part of it, you know.
I didn't even learn about Genghis Khan that much. And if it did... Well, maybe, but it was, like, a second.
I know we heard about the name, and that's literally all I remember hearing, just the name and that he ruled a little bit. But that's literally it. Yeah,
because they went over like emperors of China, and they probably brushed over that.
No. If you hear the story about what this guy said, Dan Carlin on the podcast, if you listen to the Genghis Khan one, which I don't think it's on the podcast anymore, you may have to find it on like iTunes or something. Anyways, it's insane that they don't talk about the guy in history. Like, it's insane.
Well, that could cover like a whole semester of school to just talk about Genghis Khan.
Yeah, they said I believe they said he would have conquered the whole world, but he wasn't. They only stayed in one area for for whatever specific reason. They only stayed in specific areas.
I could guess. I mean, if they were smart, which it sounds like they were, they knew the territory.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I'm
true.
sure if you venture out and you're in a completely different climate, you know, whatever. If you're used to mountains and then all of a sudden you go to a jungle or whatever, like
I know,
you know, you have to. You know, I'm sure they were fighting in their own like territory.
For sure. Yeah, that's a good point.
I would think that's my guess.
Yeah, but
that's my 4.0 GPA adding to that that thought. Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's why. No, I'm just joking.
I can't believe I said the pilgrim thing.
Just wait till those comments start coming.
Well, my point is, the whole pilgrim dinner wasn't good either. Well, that wasn't a whole jolly dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
That they made it seem like, too.
Yeah, obviously.
They sat down and had a wonderful meal.
I'm wondering, did you learn about Thanksgiving in school?
Just what I just said.
See,
so,
I don't...
Clearly not.
Yeah. Well, no. You know what I mean? Like the whole Thanksgiving idea of the Pilgrims and the Native Americans sitting down.
But not why, no.
See, well, here's why I say that. I don't actually remember learning specifically that one dinner they sat down and they called that Thanksgiving. That's what
I learned that.
Yeah, I don't remember learning that.
I don't know. I didn't learn that they called it Thanksgiving.
Okay. So then that's maybe.
I just learned they sat down and had a dinner, and that when we celebrate
from then on,
now.
we just do that every year. Well, I don't know what's up, but what is something that's kind of interesting that I learned is that, obviously they came over and they killed a lot of the natives and stuff like that. But there's more to that story. Like I was reading this article that was talking about a little bit more in depth of the story that involved, I think one of the Native Americans kind of getting kidnapped, and he played like a really important role in the communication between the natives and the Europeans that came over. Like he played a role, and I think there were all these problems and stuff. But anyway, so it wasn't as simple as they sat down, they ate dinner, and then the next day they killed the natives. It wasn't like that. It was more of it. They tried to work it out.
It went bad,
and then it went bad. It was it was supposed to be okay, and then it just went bad. Just like the whole smallpox thing, I think. I think more information now is coming out that wasn't accurate. It wasn't that they intentionally gave them it. It was that
they didn't clean their stuff. They just didn't
clean themselves. They weren't clean,
Yeah.
And the natives had never had, at least they never had interactions with that stuff. Because I mean, look at anything when you haven't in your immune system hasn't had exposure to that stuff like that. It could go like that.
Totally true, so but we don't know.
Well, no. I think they do know that that's kind of a little bit more of what's going on. That's more of what happened back then.
And they didn't more intentionally try to.
Well, there was, I think, a statement that one person, European person on record, actually stated that we should give them blankets, or we should give them stuff with smallpox in it or something like that. But what they don't 100% know, one, is nothing came past that. So they don't have records of what happened past that. And I think there's an argument saying, too, that might have happened after they knew that the blankets were giving them something that were killing them. You get what I'm saying? Like in the beginning, that apparently there's no evidence that was the actual thing. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just little small stuff that I find online that talks about it, because I'm always interested in learning about it and stuff. You know?
Totally.
So, anyways,
I know more than you.
That was deep. We went deep on this one.
Yeah, we did.
History lesson, guys.
Yes. Okay, you guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
But here's the thing though. This is all just stuff I'm reading. Can't say for sure. I'm not standing behind anything. Who knows what happened?
Right.
I'm just saying that's some stuff that I read. And
you weren't there?
What I'm saying. I actually was not there. Usually I'm there at events like that, but I wasn't. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. But yeah, no, I know for sure. It's craziness.
It is. I'm going to let you sign out since.
Okay. Let me tell you one other story. I did actually have another story I was going to tell them.
Did you?
Yeah, this wasn't even supposed to go to Genghis Khan.
Oh, really?
No, I actually had a really cool podcast that I listened to.
Oh,
but it's too late now.
Sorry, yeah, my bad.
It's too late now.
Well, I'm not letting you tell the story right now. So.
Okay, let's tell the story since you insist.
My leg is straight up asleep, so that's why I'm kind of sitting sideways right now.
So in 1962, let me tell you this story.
Listen, if it's that important, we can tell the story next time.
No, hold on. You're going to love this.
Am I going to love it?
Yeah. This guy went to this cardboard factory. Inside, it's interesting. Trust me. Inside of this cardboard factory, he started with the left side, and he folded it out. The right side, and he folded.
I can't feel my leg or my butt. Like it is numb. We need a softer seat.
I'm never gonna get through this story.
I'm not letting you.
All right, you guys, we're wrapping this up.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna stand up and it's gonna tickle. You know the tickling feeling.
Been so good. Yeah.
Listen, tell the fan what the story is, and next time we will.
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, we can tell it during our live.
No, because I don't know enough of it, anyways, to actually be able to create a natural story.
Oh, okay.
It might be like a 30-second.
Okay, tell the story.
No.
Now I have to hear it. I want to hear it.
You've heard it already.
Well,
it's a podcast I listen to.
I don't know what you're hearing. What are you talking about?
It's a game show podcast. Okay, I'll tell it really quick.
Okay, really quick.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much.
No, I'm okay.
No, we don't.
No, I want to hear it. I swear I want to hear it. Okay. I'm sorry that my butt's asleep and I can't feel my leg. Other than that, I do want to hear it. Okay, go.
I actually wanted her to sign off. I was joking, but now I'm like, maybe I got a second.
I can't.
Okay, let's
I literally can't with you right now.
We're gonna go, you guys.
No,
because,
the fan's gonna be mad. Just tell the story.
Okay. It's a quick story.
I'm gonna get really annoyed.
It's a quick story, but I'm gonna say it really slow so you can catch it all. No, okay. All right. So in one of the podcasts, they were talking about a game show that happened in England. I think it was. They had to cancel the show eventually, but the show was all about bringing two people in to a room, and once again, it's a game show, and what they have to do is have a conversation back and forth. There's like, I think it's like $150,000, $250,000, something like that is going to be given to one of the contestants, and all the contestants have to do between the both of them is have a conversation back and forth and decide who's going to get the money, right?
I've seen the game show.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Or did I tell you about it?
No, I've seen the... No, I saw the clip. You've seen it, huh? Yeah. Basically, you decide who's going to take the money, and as long as you both agree, then is it both of you get the money, or one person just gets the money? One person
gets the money.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they canceled it. Maybe they brought it back or something?
I've seen a clip of that. So basically, you have a conversation.
Yes.
You decide who's going to get the money. If you both say the same person...
Yes.
Then you get the money. If you guys say different people, then nobody gets the money.
Say the same person? No.
Yeah.
No, that's not how this one worked. This one was one person would sit down and be like, I need the money. My family.
Yeah.
They need it for this. They need it for that.
And then I'll be like, I need the money too. I need it for this. I need it for that.
Yep.
And then we together are like, okay, well, who gets it? And then we decide, okay, I'll get it.
I see what you're saying.
But then don't you have to tell the host?
Yeah.
Well, you decided. And if you don't say me...
then you don't get
it.
But
I say me, then nobody gets it.
Nobody gets
Is that
it.
true?
Exactly. No, that is it.
Listen.
I misunderstood. I was thinking of something else.
That is crazy.
Anyways, but that's not the story. Okay, do you want to leave or not? Because you obviously don't.
I mean, the show's going to get so much. I do want to hear it. What's the story?
So this is the thing, because I thought they canceled the show because the one contestant came on the show and messed up everything. And you remember now, right?
Now, okay.
So here's what the guy did.
Yeah.
He came on the show, and usually this thing would go on for like an hour, 2 hours, or something like that. He comes on the show, and he's like, look, tells the other person, he's like, look, you say my name, I'll say my name, and then after this whole thing's over, we'll go around the corner, and I'll just give you the cash, half of the cash, and we'll just split it.
Yeah.
And I guess like the game show host and everybody was like freaking out, like, oh shoot, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't think that
was gonna happen.
And so it took him a minute because all he had to do was just convince the guy, like, look, I'm gonna go around the corner. And the guy was like, you promise you're gonna be there? And he's like, I promise I'm gonna be there around the corner and I'll give you the cash. So it was like took like 5 minutes and stuff like that. But anyways.
So they canceled. I love that the game show didn't even think that people would.
I know they didn't
be able to negotiate that.
Right?
That's it's a genius idea. Well, yeah, because you want to be able to split it.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I mean, obviously right away, but it's not something that everyone's going to think of, right? Because some people are like, well, I want the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to think like.
So that was on the podcast.
That was on a podcast. Anyways, I don't want to go too deep into the story
tell
because.
Me about it.
Yeah, you haven't seen.
I felt like I saw it. I felt like I saw some English. Was it from England?
Yeah, it was from England.
I swear I saw an English show where it was the same thing. I think I've seen like a YouTube clip.
Maybe they switched it. Maybe they restarted it again.
I'm not saying it's new, but I saw a YouTube clip of some show like that.
Got it.
Okay, sorry guys.
Anyways, guys, check to see if it's a real. Well, it's obviously a real show. If it's on or something, let us know.
Oh, I have another show that I have to tell the family about. We're gonna say later. We're gonna say later.
We can't. This is it. We gotta
Okay,
go.
you guys, I'm going to tell you another show next time. It's another British show, and it is so crazy. We'll talk about it. Yes, you know which one.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the one next time.
And let's watch the wording that we say.
I will totally watch the wording on next time. Oh my God, it's a crazy show. Yes. Okay, so we'll talk about it.
Maybe we'll provide a link or something so people can see.
No.
Should we not? Okay, we will provide a link. But it's on YouTube.
I know, that's true. But YouTube's going to be like, you're promoting. You know?
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's
we'll just tell you about it.
We'll just tell you.
Next time.
You can see it yourself. All right, you guys. We're heading out.
Don't forget to like, comment. Stop.
First off, no. Heather and T.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Once again, shout out to you guys for sponsoring this video.
Yes.
We hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out Heather and T's page in the description. You guys, it's below. If you're still here, go ahead and click that link. Go check them out. Subscribe to them. Shout them out. Tell them that you came from the K&J fam.
Yes.
They'll definitely appreciate hearing from you.
Yes, and thank you so much again for sponsoring this meal, you guys. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
We look forward to seeing so many more videos from you. You guys are doing a great job, so keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep doing it. All right, you guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. Let people know what the K&J fam are doing. Thank you so much for your support and love. And thanks for bearing with us in this crazy world conversation.
Yes.
I cannot feel my butt.
Okay. Well, then
that's it.
The damage is done. So we'll just keep going on. So don't forget to have a... Wait.
A
good day.
Good morning, afternoon.
And good night. Good morning. Can I say this?
Yes, say it.
Have a good morning, a good afternoon, and good night. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night, you guys. We'll see you next time.
That was profound.
Thank you.
That's very...
Okay. Peace.
Peace out, trouts. Bye, guys.